Hi and welcome to my playhouse. And today it's beautiful weather outside, so I'm gonna try and do something outside. And right here I have my old generator, and I did a video long ago, well, last year, and that was about a spot welder that I had gotten from a company. I think it was Banggood that sent me a spot welder for review, and it kept breaking the fuse box inside, so I tried to connect it to the generator, which resulted in everybody worrying about my old generator and that it was really running badly. So today we're gonna try and see if we can make the generator run less badly. I really don't do this for a living, so I'm just gonna be trying the regular stuff like checking the spark plugs, replacing the 3-year-old petrol in it, and see if that will do something good for us. But before we fix it, we should probably see if we can run it, because well, you might want to see what was the problem with this. So I'm gonna see if I can get it going, which is probably gonna be a big problem because it has been off since I did that video, and it wasn't running great then, and it's probably not gonna be running great now. So on, and that one breaker off. Yes, petrol is on, and you pull this. Oh, there's a choker. So after pulling here 50-100 times, I didn't count, it actually has electric starter, but the battery on it died years ago. Kept it out in the frost, and the battery well, cracked, and so I have another battery. This is also not a very great battery, but I'm hoping that it will do the trick. But the holes for these things are a tiny bit too small, so I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger. There. And we'll try and connect this. And I don't know, this battery is also old, but after pulling this so many times, I'm willing to give this a chance as well. Okay, that is well connected. I even found some sandpaper and got some of the rust off so that the lead has a good connection in here. And there should also be a good connection over here. That was pure copper, that was working well. So let's see what happens. See if there's any power on that battery. There is. A lot easier than pulling, but it didn't really sound great. It didn't sound like it wanted to start. It was just running around. Yeah, that sounded better. There was life somewhere in there. Yeah, I'll need to charge that battery fairly soon. Okay, I'll work a little bit further on this. Not sure if it's getting any fuel, but I have a little fuel here in a syringe that I'm gonna try and sparkle in the air filter while I'm running it. That definitely did something. So I didn't give it all of it, so let's give it a bit more. Okay, I'm onto something. More fuel. So I've taken the air filter off over here, and I'm taking a little bit more off. so that I can get in and see what is happening in here. And right behind there is the carburetor. So messing with that. I have been trying this for a bit, and therefore I have a charger on here. My trusty old charger. This was the first battery charger I ever got. A friend of my father's gave it to me for my birthday. I can't have been more than 13, 14 years old or something like that. So yeah, with that cover away, it's gonna be a lot easier for me to pump some fuel in there while I'm trying. So let's see if that. Yeah, okay. Fuel is a problem somewhere. So I took the spark plug out, and it looks just fine. I don't think there's anything. It's very dry. So I'm gonna scoop a little bit of fuel in there and put the spark plug on and try that. And see if that does anything. Not really. Okay, I'll take this off then. It actually looks like the whole carburetor becomes loose when you do that. So yeah, there's more options to mess with it. So I was curious if any petrol would be coming out, so I've released this hose, and oh, petrol is coming out, especially when I turn it on. So petrol is flowing. So yeah. So on the back of the generator, oh, here's the old battery. I mounted it just so that I could, if I'm ever gonna get a battery for it, I knew what it's gonna look like. But down here there is a drain for emptying out the carburetor, I don't know. And I put a hose on there, and there's a little screw. And my thought is that when you unscrew that, well, it will empty the fuel out here. So maybe shut that off and make sure that we are in view there. So let's try and put that down there and open this up. Yeah, something is coming up. Oh, there's no. Oh, so that is out. Looks perfectly normal to me. I was testing and it just made an explosion, so now my ears are ringing, and it's really stupid because I have the hearing protection right here. I even got new ones. So let's try it again. Okay, to turn off an engine like this so that I don't have a lot of fuel down here, you turn off the gas up here and it will run dry, and that way you don't get stuff in the carburetor. It runs! Awesome! Piece of metal wrong in here, I think. This thing should probably be inside. Should probably be in here, I think. So, but some of that fuel in there is at least 3 years, it might even be 5 years old. So I want to take it out. And I don't want that battery sitting right, well, it can actually sit there, but I don't want the charger because, well, the less sparks as possible. I wasn't planning on doing a video with me on fire this week. That might be next week. So I'm gonna remove the charger and the 240 volts. And then we're gonna drain the tank, and I found a bucket here that I emptied out. There has been water in it, so that's not that great, but it will almost sit there. So we might turn it around a little bit. I think I want it that way. If something really stupid happens, I want it that way out. Did I mention that this is bloody heavy? I might have forgotten that. It's bloody heavy! Had help from my good neighbor to carry it up on the table because it's a two-man generator. Ah, that almost fits there. That would be neat. Now it fits there. Let's take that out. And then this is too short. Okay, that's not a great... That's not good. Okay, it's gonna sit like that. And then we just open up the fuel. Is that a hole there? That's good. Open sesame. And we'll take the cover off to make it flow faster. I can hear it. So it's coming. It's slow. Yeah. It's gonna take forever. Fast forward. Now you can see something happening. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit in the meanwhile. It's a big TV moment, you know, so gotta look good. Makeup. Almost done. It has a filter. I can see the bottom, so there's only a little bit down there. I'll put it on a I don't know what that is, piece of board, so that it's leaning that way out here, and there's still action going on, so we are still taking out fuel, but there's not as much in there as I could have feared. It's a rather big tank. I forget how many liters, but yeah, if that was full, it could take a while. Okay, it has done pulling out. See how it's moving? Normally water that slows down really quickly. This keeps moving for a long time. I've never noticed that. Something new every day. So I'm gonna put the lid on and connect the hose back. There, cool. So I have some new fuel that I want to pull on. Not too much, because I'm probably not going to be using this generator for quite a while. So how do I do that? I think I have a thingy for the chainsaw. It's not perfect. Okay. This fuel is brand new. I picked it up for the lawnmower just earlier this week, actually. I think that's quite enough. There. Oh, I forgot to use the filter. That was stupid. the exhaust is kind of pointing the wrong way. It's pointing inwards. So yeah, that's not optimal, but I think we can try it out for a little bit before anything bad happens. So fuel tank is of course still on, and let's try and turn it on. Sounds pretty good, I must admit. It's noisy as heck. I'm gonna put the air filter back on. I had to put these screws back on because they were kind of like holding everything together. So I have to remove those, put the metal for the air filter back, and then we can proceed. That should also get rid of some of the noise here. And then this part goes on that way. That is on there, and this sponge goes in to catch any weird debris, and that is fairly clean, so that's okay. Then the cover, yeah, that could be clean a little bit, but it's gonna look nice. This was a really cheap Chinese generator. It's back from 2007, so yeah, imported by a Danish company, but it is made in China. So it has not been running a lot. I think it has been maybe used 20 hours in its life. So, but it is still running apparently, and now it runs a lot better with the new fuel in there. Even the battery gets a little wiped. So let's start it up again. So definitely the generator is a lot better now with some new fuel. And what else did I do? Yeah, battery. There was also a terminal for the starter motor that was loose, so that was also teasing me. I didn't show that because, well, trying to find the error, and then found it, and then it, well, didn't really matter. But we replaced the fuel, checked the spark plugs, and it seems good. My good neighbor borrowed me some of this. This is for stabilizing your fuel, your gasoline. Normally it's said that you shouldn't leave gas in a device for more than 3 months, and a squeeze of this, it should be good for up to 12 months. So yeah, apparently that's a good thing. Also, he said that if I go and buy the gasoline, the 100 octane, there's only like 5% of this organic fuel in there that goes bad. So now I need to find some help to get this generator down again, because it's still bloody heavy. Even though I took some fuel out of it, it's not gonna save my back. So I did a little work on the generator. It probably still needs to run for a couple of hours to be really good. I don't want it to run like this and have all the bad fumes going right into my wall over here. Might try and do that somewhere else. So, oh, by the way, this is a 5 kilowatt generator and it has a 6 kilowatt maximum. I don't know how long it runs that, probably not that long. And it has a 13 horsepower engine. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.